Hi, and this is Mike Garner, witnessing the world from MrMikeGarner.com, and look at what's going on television, in the media. All sorts of situations in the world. Got the American president behaving in certain ways. You've got the Brexit situation. You've got the situation in the Conservative Party with Theresa May. You've got all sorts of situations in the Middle East, banking situations, and I'm sure you've got your own situations. I know I have. And it's all drama, isn't it? It's all turmoil. It's all what I call intellectual violence. And it literally does your head in. Doesn't matter where you go, what you switch on, who you listen to. It's all stuff. Negativity, most of it, gossip, and it's damaging. It's poison. It's called a poison tree, and it grows inside of you. And whether or not you think you're controlling it or not, and I'm all about controlling it, it gets you down. It gets too much, and you shouldn't have to control it all the time. I always say with situations that it's your response to a situation that creates your life. It's your response, that life is in your response. But at the end of the day, if you keep having to respond in a controlled way, you don't want to be living in a controlled way. You want to be free and natural. Being controlled, even if it's self-control, which is what I teach, is great so that you don't become reactionary and say something or do something or think something that is poison. This poison tree, which is a seed planted by your own thoughts or a thought that somebody imposes on you or tries to influence you with, grows into a fully flowering mental or emotional crisis. You've got to nip it in the bud, you've got to prune it, you've got to allow those seeds to die and water the seeds of positivity and love and kindness and pleasure. But you don't want to be living always controlling. You do the self-work, the inner work, but ultimately, if things get too much at work, in relationships, around friendships, in business, in society, switch it off. Get away from it, run away from it. Stop watching the news if it's unpleasant, and you have to control your reactions. Stop being in social circles where people are negative and gossiping and it's poisonous to you to hear and to be around. You don't want to be part of somebody else's drama. Just give it back to them. Don't catch it. Don't be a guilt catcher. Don't be a fear catcher. People throw these things at you. They throw a guilt ball, a fear ball, an anger ball, a frustration ball. Don't catch it. And if you do catch it by mistake because you're kind and you're caring and you're compassionate and you're empathic and you listen and you try to help, then throw it back. Don't take it on board. Whether it's a loved one, a friend, an associate, a work colleague, a neighbour, or something on the television, it really has got nothing to do with you. If you can do something about it that's positive for you and for them, then do it. Most of the time, people who are in their own dramas just want to express more drama. They want you to be there to listen to them. They offload all their stuff onto you. You go away weighed down and they go away feeling light and bright. And if you keep doing that, it will get you down. You'll have a mental breakdown, you'll have an emotional breakdown, and ultimately a physical breakdown, and you really don't want that. So the message here, very briefly, is don't do drama and don't be around drama. Have peace of mind. Peace of mind is the most important thing. Beautiful affirmation that I constantly recite and incant is I choose peace rather than this. And as I witness things on the outside in the world and in my life and amongst my friends and family and clients and associates and everybody that I vibrate with, I choose peace all the time, and I will assist and be compassionate and send love and vibrate Reiki and send healing and positive intentions. But ultimately, the most important person in my life is me, because if I'm not right, then I can't help anybody else, and the most important person to you is you. And if it's to be, it's up to you. So choose peace rather than all the trauma and drama. Get away from negative people, run away from negative people. Control it to start with, but if you're continually living a life of self-control and suppressing really the emotions that people stir up inside you, they evoke anger, frustration, fear. It becomes unpleasant and it's poisonous. Don't allow the poison tree to grow, and know when it's time to go. If it's to be, it's up to you. If it's to be, it's up to me. I choose peace rather than all the situations that bring me negativity, poison. And I suggest that you choose peace, because peace and love is the only thing that will give you balance, increase your longevity, allow this mental, intellectual violence to shift into positive, pleasant, wise clarity of mind and thinking, and good health. I send you love. I wish you all the best. God bless.